Just kidding. Of course, y'all all know what about the game. Certainly, I was real impressed with South going in, and I probably don't study them as much as our coaches do, but they've developed a pretty good bank of personnel down there, and the team. Our kids fought them pretty hard. Thought we had a chance. Couldn't quite get it done. And we're just not quite good enough to drive the football on offense and make plays on defense that stop drives, and that's bad medicine. And so we got to keep plugging and keep trying, and we go into a bad place after to get a W because of these suckers over there. Maybe the best team in the league, and very well disciplined and in their offensive approach, and really their defensive approach too. They don't give up much. They try to keep everything in front of them on defense, and the triple option effect of in motion and in and out of the backfield, and the backs and quarterback especially is a threat, and they got plenty of firepower. They don't throw it a lot, but they normally, when they throw it, they know they got you. And so, I've been sitting in our especially our defensive room, and I think all those guys in there know a lot about the option. That doesn't mean that we are going to be able to line up and play it totally effectively. It takes players along with X's and O's, and we're a pretty beat up football team, and I don't know how many and who will make it to the game, but we're struggling a little bit. So and again, let me add that the schedule that these kids have to go through, man, is sick. And play on Friday night, play on Thursday night, play in Mobile, play in the Atlantic Ocean, and you got to go from one end to the other, the southeastern region of the United States, to play a game, and you don't even have 7 days between them, and all of them, all the prep and all the travel and the games and everything are on class days. I'm an academic guy. Y'all know that, don't you? So my man is looking at me with sad eyes up there, but I mean, that's true. I mean, any way you cut it, and I don't blame nobody. I don't blame any particular person. I mean, I know conference has a lot to do with it. I know regional packages and conference packages and national packages and Thursday night packages, Friday night packages, Tuesday night packages, and so all those TV viewers can pick it up. But I'm not adverse to TV. I just know what kind of wear and tear it has on kids and old people like me. But it doesn't matter about me. I don't have to play the game. But anyhow, very good football team at Georgia Southern. When we first started this deal out long ago, we wanted to be like Georgia Southern, and we went to work, and we got to a point I think we beat them once over there, and they came back over here. We should have beat them here and didn't. And, we blew it at the end of the game and in the playoffs. And we maybe got to a point where we could be considered a success story like Georgia Southern's was, but now we're back in the same league. And they are very good, and we got to compete with them. So, we practiced on Sunday, and we'll practice till today. We gave them Saturday off, I thought they needed to have 1 day a week off, so I gave them Saturday off, except for treatment. And then we went back to work on yesterday and today and tomorrow. We'll travel. What's today? Tuesday. Today's Monday. Tuesday we'll practice. Travel on Wednesday. Questions?
How are you up front, cautious as that is, either stopping a triple option attack as far as any injuries you have?
We're not good. You know, we got some key people that are hurt, key people that some definitely won't play and some might not play. You know, so we went through a pretty physical round down there in Mobile, and you know, sometimes you don't have to be playing an awesomely physical football team to get hurt. You know, you can get hurt playing football in a pass fest. You know, but we got some guys that are valuable to us on both sides of the ball and not play.
Can you mention who those might be?
I can't. I could, but I ain't. I won't. That's not good English. That's not good English, is it? Works for you. I won't at this juncture. I mean, I'll leave that up to. Yeah, I just don't like to tell anybody 5 days in advance. Hey, I'm gonna be up here in the mountain shooting down in the valley at you. You know.
As far as stopping the attack, you know, y'all kind of struggle some games with stopping the run. What's it take?
This is basically different from the run, and you know they're an option. It's like Navy. You remember Navy? It's like Navy. You know, only their version of this deal is even more deceptive because, you know, Navy does use a little motion from the slots. These guys motion from the wide receiver back in and backs, you know, but the biggest thing is players. You know, they got players. These guys have played who? Georgia Tech to the hilt. They played NC State to the hilt and beat everybody else. So, you know, I don't know. I'm really concerned. I mean, stopping them is, you know, dive, quarterback, pitch. If you tackle all of them guys, you got a chance. And you know, and then of course they do throw it some and off of play action, and you can get lulled into a deep sleep and you know somebody be wide open. But I know we're working hard. I hope that we can get a very simple plan, and you know it takes probably more than just a simple plan. You got to have some mix-ups, some change-ups, or they'll wind up, if you're doing one particular thing, one particular guy's taking the same thing every time, and they'll come back and they'll block that guy and let that other guy go, and they'll run. You know, you see what I'm saying. It is a true triple option, quadruple option, whatever. And then you got to tackle them too, and some pretty good athletes. Give me some real good athletes. I ain't been over there, don't know, but I'm betting you 1,000 that they have. Matter of fact, they were. I mean, even back then, they were building in the end zone there, and I've seen some of it on tape, and it looks like they have, but I don't know. Out here, it's called coaches having too much time to think or not think. And you know, some of the folks that were here are very highly qualified football coaches, and you know, we get the ball down to about the 3-yard line. I think we're down by 3. I believe we're down by 3. I'm not sure. You know, my memory serves me right. We were down by 3. We're first and goal with 42 seconds left. No timeouts. Hey, I'm on the podium right now. Can you wait? All right. I'm gonna call you back now. You better answer. smooth. He's the hardest guy in America to get on the telephone. Jamal. Anyhow, we're first and goal. We don't have a lot of time. So we're going to try to score to win right there. I think I'm right now. Help me out. Some of y'all.
You lost 24-21.
Right. We're down by 3, but we're going to try to win the game. We had a guy hurt. It was a long time. We were over there talking, and the first thing that popped into my mind was run it twice, spike it, kick the field goal to tie, go to overtime. If you don't score, we've been running the ball pretty well. Back then we could run it pretty good, and but no, we tried to throw a 3-out route on the right side. First one was incomplete, so we came back, called the same one, and the third receiver from the sideline, the closest receiver, flashed in the quarterback's eyes, and he tried to throw it to him, and the free safety intercepted it. Instead of running it 3 times, huh?
Wasn't that guy that intercepted the guy that Kevin Simmons had burned over there badly a year ago?
I have no idea. Well, this guy was a safety, and Kevin Simmons burned a bunch of corners over there. He was 14 out of 17 third down conversions over there in 92. I think it was 92. This was 95. But it shows that you should always go with your first gut impression. Run it twice. If you don't score, spike it, kick it, take it to overtime. I bet you we would have scored. But anyhow, what else? Any other questions?
The offense has kind of been struggling a bit. Brandon has even said he hasn't played as good in the past couple of weeks. What are the issues you're seeing on your offense?
Well, just I'm not really sure. What it is. We got 1 or 2 guys over there that can make a play, and of course those guys over there on the other side know who those guys are, and we get a lot of double coverage and notice from those guys. We don't seem to have the I don't know how to put it. We don't have the running game isn't something we can go to and count on, and whether that's whatever, you got to be able to do both. You can't throw it all the time. You can't run it all the time, and you got to have mixture. And we haven't been very good. I don't know. It's, we try. We work at it, and we call it, and we practice it. It's just a matter of executing, and it's an 11-man game on offense, just like it is anywhere else. It's up front, it's at quarterback, it's at running back, it's at wide receiver, it's whatever. And it's not always the same people, same guy. So you have to execute, and we've had a few injuries over there and got some this week. So I don't know. We're struggling a little bit and trying to find a way.